Hello, and welcome back to 3 English, your favorite place to learn about English, especially idioms, slang, and phrasal verbs. Today, we're diving into some interesting phrasal verbs, so grab your notebook and your pen, because we have some quizzes at the end of the episode. Let's get started. Our first phrasal verb is to account for. This phrasal verb normally has several meanings, but today we are focusing on one. When you account for something, it means you're providing a reason or explanation for it to clarify why something happened or why a particular situation exists. It's like when a student missed a class and the teacher asks why they weren't there. The student might need to account for their absence by explaining that they were sick or had a family emergency. It's similar to when an employee misses an important meeting at work and their manager asks them to account for their absence. The employee might need to provide a valid reason, such as being stuck in traffic or having a conflicting appointment. Let's see other examples.
He had to account for his low grades by explaining that he had been ill for most of the semester.
Can you account for why sales are down this quarter?
Yes, it's because of the new competitor in the market.
It's also an opportunity for him to go someplace where he doesn't have to account for who his parents are. It's also an opportunity for him to go someplace where he doesn't have to account for who his parents are.
Which might account for his panicking and error.
How do you account for the fact that you survive each time?
Now let's move on to our second phrasal verb, to act on. This one has 2 meanings. First one, to take action because of something like information received. This meaning of act on implies responding or making decisions based on certain information. Examples:
The police decided to act on the tip they received and launched an investigation into the suspected drug trafficking. After receiving feedback from customers, the company decided to act on it by improving the quality of their products.
Did you hear about the weather forecast for this weekend?
No, what did it say?
It's going to rain heavily on Saturday.
So, we should act on that and postpone our plans.
Emma, she acts on the basis of her fantasies. Emma, she acts on the basis of her fantasies.
Yes.
So 2 hours go by before you act on his request?
Yes.
So 2 hours go by before you act on his request?
The second meaning of act on simply means to have an effect on something, or to cause a change in it. When something acts on another thing, it means it has an influence on it, causing it to change in some way.
The medication acts on the nervous system, reducing pain and inflammation. High levels of stress can act on your immune system, making you more susceptible to illness.
This medication acts on the chemicals in your brain and it will help you with depression.
You see, it acts on the nervous system.
If you're enjoying the episode, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Now let's see our third phrasal verb, act out. Firstly, it means to perform something with actions and gestures. This meaning of act out involves physically demonstrating or performing something. When you act out something, it means you're physically expressing or demonstrating it through your actions and gestures. Time to see some examples.
The students were asked to act out scenes from their favorite plays in drama class. She enjoys acting out stories from her favorite books with her friends. The therapist encouraged the child to act out their feelings using toys during the session.
He's an artist. He acts out. He's an artist. He acts out.
The other meaning of act out is to behave badly because you are unhappy or upset, often in ways that you are not aware of. In this context, act out means to demonstrate or display an emotion through your actions. When you act out an emotion, it means you're showing or expressing that emotion through your behavior. For example, when a teenager is frustrated, they might slam doors and raise their voice in anger. Similarly, teenagers may show jealousy or insecurity if they feel like their parents are treating them unfairly.
And so he acts out aggressively.
He never acted out. He's quiet, you know. He never acted out. He's quiet, you know.
We have to be able to forgive him when he acts out of character. We have to be able to forgive him when he acts out of character.
Let's move on to our final one, To aim at. This one is easy. It means to plan, hope, or intend to achieve something. Time to see some examples.
The company's marketing campaign aims at attracting younger consumers.
Why are you studying so hard for the exam?
I'm aiming at getting a scholarship for college. Why are you learning to play the guitar?
I'm aiming at starting a band with some friends. What's your plan for the upcoming season?
I'm aiming at breaking the city record for the 100-meter sprint.
It is time to put your knowledge to the test, so let's play some flashcards. What is the phrasal verb that means to target or intend to achieve something? Great job. The right answer is to aim at. What is the phrasal verb that means to express one's feelings or emotions through behavior rather than words? Well done. The right answer is to act out. What is the phrasal verb that means to explain or justify something? The right answer is account for. Thanks for joining us today on 3 English as we delved into some intriguing phrasal verbs. We hope you found the lesson informative and engaging. I hope you managed to answer all the questions in our quizzes. If you have any question or want to suggest topics for future episodes, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more English learning adventures. Until next time.